Hey everybody, it's Tank GT back with another video. Hope you're having a great day or story night right now, but I will be teaching you everything, and I mean everything you need to know about Gorilla Tag. This is for new players. Are you ready? I am. We're gonna start. Alright, the first thing we're gonna be starting with is ground. Ground is kind of like the base of the game, so I always thought this is one of the easiest things to start with. Now, most people think push up, but that is not a very smart idea. You want to stay as low to the ground as possible and practice just the simple motion like this. And we're gonna do like a now we're gonna do kind of like a race from here to the pole down there with a siren with the normal move. 3, 2, 1. That's the time. I don't know really what it was. I'm gonna have to edit it like that. So, yeah. But that is what you need to practice. And I'll tell you what, there is many ways that you have to do this. There is this thing called skilled runs that I like to say, and crab walk. First, you're gonna learn the crab walk. The crab walk is basically like, let's say, if like I'm over here, like right here, and there's like a lava monkey kind of like at the, hold up, let me do this. Fine. The lava monkey will kind of be at the fire thing. Well, the crab walk is where you literally do a crab walk. So it should look like this if you practice like this shuffle movement. Like this. This is what it looks like for a lava monkey, being the lava monkey, watching, like, you are the lava monkey. This is what it looks like. And you have to get like very shifty with it. Like you're going one way, you act like you're going the other way. It's like this, and you can do all kinds of stuff with this. You can really get it messed up, and this is one of the easiest ways to juke, which I will be going over that in a second. And now we're gonna move to advanced ground. For advanced ground, it involves not a normal run, it involves a serious run. Now there's 2 ways I like to do this. Now, well, there's 3 ways. First one, your left arm swings, and it just goes like this, and your right arm pushes back. Oh. And your right arm pushes back. So, it looks like this. Go as slow as you want, and then over time get faster. And it should look like this. So we're gonna go from here to the wall. I'm not very good at it, but yeah, that's the first way. The second way is the exact opposite. Right arm, left arm, back. So it's literally the same thing, just the other way. We're gonna go from here to slide. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, shoot.
Bruh.
Done. Alright, now we got the way that I do. Now, basically, since I have shorter arms, I don't have very long. If you have long arms, then do that. But since I got shorter arms, what I like to do is simply just do this. And just move them as fast as you can. So, yeah, that's kind of all I got for ground. Now, we're going to move on to walls. Walls, kind of complicated sometimes, but I'm going to make this as easy as possible for you. Alright, take your hands and put them like this. You don't have to do this grip thing, it just makes them more comfortable. Jump from wall, and look, if I jump on the wall, I can stick on it for a little bit. Take advantage of that. Jump from wall to wall. Don't be afraid to turn your body with it. And then over time, as you're going slow, over time you can get a little faster. It'll look like this. This is like the average speed. Now some people can go super fast and they fly. I can't do it. Yeah. the main wall climbing and just practice makes perfect. Now, moving on to intermediate. So, it's called wall running. It's the exact same thing as wall climbing, but with one arm and you're going across. So, say you're wall climbing super good, right? And you get to this one side. Practice putting your arm down. Like, literally, you're just putting your arm down. Just like the best place to practice this arm movement is on the sign, and you just go like this just to practice the movement. When you get a hang of that, try it on the wall. If you do good, yay, good job. And if you do not do good, practice makes perfect. And practice from there. First we got the vertical. I cannot vertical for my life, but I know how to do it. I got this from Horizon, by the way. He didn't himself teach me, but I got it from his channel. When you do the vertical, you do this in just like a quick motion.
Oh my
as
God.
your arm comes up,
Oh,
as your hand comes up, your
man.
hand
What the
tilts
fuck,
up.
man?
As it comes down, your
Get
hand
your
tilts up.
ass on, boy.
I mean,
Get your goddamn
I just can't do
ass.
it. I mean, I just can't do it. I'm just not fast enough. Maybe I have to learn more tips. But you're not learning from an expert when it comes to verticaling, so do not take my word seriously. Take it for a grain of salt. Just letting you know. Just that's like a disclaimer. Next is Lucio. I haven't mastered it, but I can do it. What I do, you want to do this. And what you're doing is kind of looking like this. This brings you up, this brings you sideways, and you kind of just like do it in this motion. I don't have it, this hand right here, I don't have it like this or like this. I have it in the middle. And just go as slow as you want at the start, but over time go faster. Take baby steps. There's two places I learned how to do it. The first place I learned how to do it is on that branch and just jumping on the wall. And if you can't tell what branch I'm talking about this branch. You just do this. You can have whatever. You don't have to do that thing I just did to get up here. You can do it the easy way. And you just practice this. I haven't mastered it, as I said, so it wasn't the best, but eventually you'll get pretty good at it. I'm gonna show you the next place I learned this. Next place I learned it is all the way onto that branch on that wall. So let me get up there. And it'll be on this branch, as I said. That's missing. Oh, and it's on this wall. And just practice it. Now, oh my God, it's cooked on the slipper walls. But practice it right there. Practice that movement and get super fast with it. Just turn your hands into a unicycle. That's how I put it. So, after a lot of practice, it should kind of look somewhat like this. So you just go like this. Sometimes I do it in random motions like this. Just like randomly. But yeah. That's Lucio. Next we got the bear climb. Bear climb, I learned on this wall and this tree. Bear climbing usually used for scaling trees. And since trees is going to be a completely different part, we're not going to worry about the trees, we're going to worry about the walls. I learned on this wall. When you practice bear climbing, your goal is to get to that sign. Bear climbing involves running up with some speed to the wall and climbing up like literally like a bear, like this. Let me show you an example. As I said, you want to back up a little bit, get a little speed, and literally climb up like a primate. Again, your goal is to get on the sign. Oh, I hit it. There we go. Oh, I kind of walk on. But, yeah. Just practice that. Trust me, practice makes perfect. I'm not a good explainer, so I'm just trying my best to teach new players. So, yeah. Next, we got double walls. Double walls is a completely different story. Double walls is kind of like walls. You can use it just like that. But the first thing we're going to learn is the pinch climb. Pinch climb. Wrap your arms around this wall like this, or this wall, doesn't matter, I just prefer this one. You hug them and push off and grab it again. Don't push out, just push down like this. Grab, push, grab, push, grab, push, grab. And just continue this movement when you start mastering a little bit. And get up to the top, just like that. Next movement is called wall bouncing. You jump to the wall, and again, that stickiness right there. Jump to the wall, and then jump to the other. Again, practice this move. This is kind of like the second thing I learned about double walls. And eventually, you'll master this. One of the easier ways to get up there, that Lucio I taught you, you can go like this. You can like Lucio up one wall and then bounce back to the other. So yeah, that's that. Now we got elevator climbing. Elevator climbing is crazy. Elevator climbing is where you take your hand and put it through the wall. You can literally phase your hand, grab it, and push. It's kind of like pinch climbing, but with one arm. So for instance, I'm gonna show you what it looks like right here. And I hope y'all can see my arm, but you just grab it, hug it with one arm, and just push lightly. And slowly build up your speed over time. And it's kind of just like that. Just kind of like this. Practice makes perfect. Hope y'all can see my arm. Moving on to branching, which is personally, in my opinion, my specialty. Let's get it. Alright, the place I learned to branch specifically, not scaling. Branching has its beginner, and then its intermediate, and then scaling a tree is specifically and only advanced. Now, beginner branching will look like this. Now, hold up. Alright, I'm gonna show you what it looks like completely. It'll look like this. Then from there, just like that. Alright, now we are going to do advanced branching and scaling. Now we're going to start intermediate, so this is going to get way harder from here. When you have mastered just doing this classic style of branching, making your own routes, and just jumping from branch to branch, one tip about beginner branching is to always look at the branch before you fall. I know it sounds stupid, but trust me, you do not want to be side-eyeing a branch. You don't want to, I'm looking here, and you don't want to be side-eyeing it. Or else you're probably going to fall off like that. What you want to actually do is you want to actually look at the branch. Go on the branch, jump. I don't know, just do whatever. You want to actually look at your branch, jump to the branch. You only start doing that side-eye thing when you're like a pro and you know what you're doing. I don't even do it. I consider myself a pro. I don't consider myself a pro. I consider myself pretty good at the game, though. And I can just warn you right now, don't do it. It's made me so much better at branching when I realized I was doing that. And it is kind of subconscious when players think that they're way better at the game than they actually are. So, yeah. Alright, now we're going to go into intermediate. Intermediate involves, instead of making your own routes, kind of just freestyling on it. So, like, making your own route is not very good. I mean, you can have, like, a few routes from here and there, but sometimes you're not always going to be using those routes in those situations. Sometimes you have to make your own routes at the moment and never use them again and just repeat a random route that you're making from your mind. Live action. I am going to show you an example of that. The only route, as I'd say myself as an intermediate brancher, the only route that I usually will use almost every single time I play is this route. Have you ever heard of the underbranch? No? Well, it's basically where you jump from the tree, or you can just do it without, and jump where your head just barely misses the branch. So like that, barely misses it. It's easier like this, even I do that. Even if your head gets too close or not to the branch, tilt your head whatever way. If you're coming from here, tilt it this way. And if you're going to jump from here without using the tree branch, jump like this. If you see, so if I go like this, it's not going to work very good. What your goal is when you do the other branch, you jump, and then you hit off this part of the branch to another branch. This is the easiest one to underbranch on. It's way harder to do an underbranch to that branch, just like that. It's way easier to just do it like that. Now I'm going to show you a route from there. It'll look like this. I'm gonna just do it in full motion, so you're gonna have to like slow it down, or if you have good eyes, you can just do it normally. It'll just look like this. Shoot. Ignore that.
Oh!
Done. This involves going up the tree in seconds. Less than 20 seconds. This is scaling. This is the best tree to use it on. But this is if you're like brand new to scaling, because to be honest with you, it's very easy to scale, and also gives you a little boost up. Like this. But the reason why this is a great one to start on is because, well, it will teach you how to grab onto these platforms easily. Now, it's also just a good one to start with because it's very easy. Now, I'm going to show you the best tree to branch on that is a lot harder. This one is a lot harder to scale, but it's also hard for everybody else, so you're not alone. It involves doing this. It's the same thing, but with no platform, and you're scaling like this. Time yourself and see if you get it under 20 seconds, and if you get under 20 seconds, do 15. Under 15, do 10 seconds, just keep going from there. You've got to speed up this thing. It should look like this. I'm gonna do slow speed, normal speed, then high speed. Starting with slow speed. This is slow speed going up 3. Done. Just like that. Now we got my average speed. Just like that. Oh. Hey, it's Editor Tank GT right now, and by the way, I hope you like and subscribe and have a great day. Now I'm gonna go all out. Shoot. Just like that. Continue practicing on different branches or different trees, so like this. Practice it from different angles. Always different angles. That is how you know how to scale up a tree in any angle. Alright, so I'm starting to get a little lazy from here. So right now, honestly, since I'm getting so lazy, I am not going to teach you how to juke in this video.
Oh!
But next video, I will 100% will. I won't miss out on that. And I also hope you have a great day or starry night or whatever. Bye.